Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to speak to you about how we can live a more elegant life. If you're new here, hello, my name is Nicole. I typically post videos on this channel about how we can DIY some parts of our level up journey, and then that allows us to be a lot more prepared for when we go and invest in, professional help on other parts of our level up journey. So whether that is you going in and enrolling in a course or, going and seeing a professional for maybe some of your outward aesthetic, I think that it's really great to know that you are on an even and level playing field instead of coming into the position with a professional at a deficit. At least for me, that has been when I have seen the most advancement. So with that, I want to talk to you guys today about how we can live more elegantly and maybe more of an elegant mindset, because I don't think that that just comes down to a financial topic, if that makes sense. So the first thing that I want to speak to is slowing down, and I've said this in so many videos now. When we live a slower pace of life, it allows us to be more intentional about the things that we're doing, the things that we're taking in, and how we move through that. Again, if you are a Christian, I know there's quite a few Christians that watch this channel, that if you are Christian, you might remember the story about Martha, when is it her sister Mary, and she is, she's not doing anything, and she, Martha is running around like a chicken without her head attached to her, and, he says, Martha, 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 you should be here, you should be taking this in. And I think that's such a pivotal moment of life where it's like, when you stop and slow down, you can really absorb the important moments and the beauty that is around you. But when you are worried about doing this and you're worried about doing that, it doesn't allow you to walk with elegance and with grace. So I do think that, slowing down is going to be one of the ways that you can live a lot more of an elegant life. And it's a very practical tip. Now, the next thing that I would love for you to consider when you're looking to live a little bit more elegantly, that is looking for quality over quantity. So this top that I have on right here was extortionate. I did end up working with the brand, and so it wasn't of any cost to me, but I'm not naive to the fact that if someone was purchasing this, it would have been quite expensive. So it is a cashmere blend sweater, and it was like 279 pounds. That's insane. However, this little sweater has seen me through season after season after season because the quality is there, and therefore I do not need the quantity of clothing. So understand that quality over quantity is a thing, and look to see if you can get fabrics that are a little bit more high quality. See if you can get food that is a little bit more nutritious, or extensions that are going to last you a lot longer of a time. It is way better to have more quality items than a quantity of items. Have you ever heard the term simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication? I used to love that quote until every girl started putting it on their Instagram, and then I was like, this is a bit too much, especially when the girls that were like posting it, I was like, there is nothing simple about you in the slightest. With that being said, I do think simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. I think less is truly more, and even if you look at some of the designer brands out there, if you look like at say Jo Malone or Gucci, their labels are so clean, it's so simple, and it looks a lot more elevated, it looks a lot more high-end. Now I do think that there's a fine line between things looking really cold and really minimal, and then there's a line of things looking too cluttered. I know for me personally, I will be looking at revamping this area because I feel like it is a little bit juvenile, but it's a work in progress. We're getting there, but less is truly more. And if you're looking to live a lot more of an elegant life, remove some of the things from it, remove some of the things from your closet, remove some of the, things from your inbox that is just adding more clutter and more things to fumble over and be more cumbersome with. Now, the next thing that's going to allow you to live more elegantly is spending time with the people that you care about, because when you truly understand the value that is human life, you understand that there is an expiration date on that. I recently vlogged on my birthday, actually. I'll link my channel right here for you. I typically post vlogs and kind of lifestyle videos with my husband, homemaking videos, etc. And my uncle, he's my great uncle, just turned 100, and it really got me thinking, oh my goodness, what would I do with all of that time if I am so blessed to make it to 100? But with that being said, there were so many people that weren't there, and I miss them terribly. And I think when you understand the importance of life and the people that you do life with, it's going to allow you to cherish those moments with them a lot more. If you're looking to live a lot more of an elegant life, that is going to also make you consider the people that are contributing to your life and understanding the role that they play and being grateful for that. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in regards to living a little bit more of an elegant life is using the fancy items. I have said this in so many videos now. I use my expensive niche perfumes. Oh my goodness, back back at home, I need to like there's a like big shipping container that I need to send over to the UK that is still in Canada, but I used to use my china. I have the most beautiful, actually I'll place a picture of it right here, but I have the most beautiful china set from, it was a collaboration with I think Wedgwood and Miranda Kerr, and it is the most beautiful set of china, and I loved using it. I didn't just use it as a display, and I think there's something important about using the fancy items. Burn your Joe Malone candles, my friends. Burn your Joe Malone candles. If your Joe Malone candle has acquired a layer of dust on the top of it, that is a poor people mindset, because poor people are afraid to use their expensive things because when it runs out, they cannot replace it. Whereas when you have a more abundance mindset, whether you go and replace these things right away or not is not the point, but what moment are you saving it for? I think 2020 and 2021 is showing us life waits on no one. So what are you waiting for? Use these items and like, I don't know, like take that extra care for yourself. You matter. And I don't know, I just think that we put things aside and wait to use them at a later date, but sometimes later never comes. And yeah, I think that you should burn the nice candle, use the nice lotion. So what do these things look like practically? I know I just told you, burn the candle, use the fragrance, use the nice linens, use the nice china. What does it look like in your life in regards to slowing down? What does it look like in your life in regards to spending that time with that loved one? Maybe that means that instead of texting the person because it's more convenient, maybe that means that you pick up the phone and you call. Maybe that means, you know, instead of spending money on something else, you know, you spend money on getting someone to come in. Maybe that means instead of spending money on 5 different items, spend money on one quality item. I would love to hear how you are going to practically take action on this and implement it into your day-to-day life in the comment section, or feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I know sometimes these are a little bit of sensitive topics and not everyone wants them on display, but I would love to hear from you. If you haven't considered subscribing to this channel, I would love if you did so. This is going to be one of the last chances because I'm about to say goodbye, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope to see you in the next one. Bye.